Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Double Jackpot. Please hit the like and subscribe button and we'll get right into this video. Okay, this video, none of my videos are rehearsed or planned. Anytime I put up a video, it's the first edition, no doubt, and that's why maybe they're kind of choppy, but here I'm going to talk about this last Christopher Mitchell video that he just put up, where he's by himself and he's going around Vegas. I think he went to the Red Rock, he went downtown Circa. I'm not sure the other ones. I don't recall the names. I know it wasn't Bellagio, but what I find amazing about his videos is he hasn't been to Bellagio in a long time. I'm not sure if maybe the security's got wise. He's got a trespass warrant. He's just, that is his home away from home. And no matter what, I don't care if he goes there and makes a video there tomorrow, he hasn't been playing there, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the intricacies about which casinos are linked together. I know Boyd, I know MGM, I know Caesars, all have tons of properties there, and they're all intertwined somehow. But look, getting to the video today, nonetheless, he's not at any of these places that he loves. I mean, Red Rock is not his go-to place, whether it's 2 minutes from his home. That's not where he likes to be seen, and that's not where his glitz and glamour is. He hasn't had a Bellagio video since he's been off of YouTube. But I'm not going to go into a parody. I'm just going to dissect this video in a little bit about this guy's personality and just how slimy, deceptive, and these are scammers in general. I watched the video and I took note. And let's start with Red Rock. He was down, I don't know how much money, but he came back to win $50, I believe. Let me tell you, being a professional gambler, I don't ever consider myself a professional gambler at anything because I don't make a living off of it, nor would I ever want to. But do I play sports gambling? Yes, I love doing stuff like that, but do I do it every day? Absolutely not. Do I do it once a week? No, I don't even know. Maybe a couple of times a month. It just depends. It just depends on how busy I am, how my schedule's like, and if I want to watch a game, and how entertaining I want to make the game to be. But he walks away, I think, with $50. He even admits these are his newest strategies. He had to dig himself out of the hole. Then he goes down the way and he digs himself into a bigger hole. He says he pulls out $1,000. Then he pulls out $2,000. Then he's down. Then he's like got the full $4,000. He's all in and he's digging and digging and digging his way out. Well, if you got these guaranteed winning strategies, you wouldn't be sweating these stuff out. I mean, there's nothing worse than trying to dig yourself out of a gambling hole. Absolutely the most insane way. All of you people who would do this to themselves, their mind, their body? You think he's having fun? And you know what? Who knows if he's even telling the truth? That's the thing. He's a pathological liar. I mean, can you imagine what it would be like to be in Stacy's shoes? It's me and my spouse talk about this. It's just, who would want to be in that? I mean, male or female, who would want to be in that kind of a relationship? You gotta have serious issues to be that other person. We joke about it and have fun with it, but all serious aside, that is no hell of a way to live. And then again, if you're this millionaire, you're stressing out over $4,000 digging your way out of a hole. Like I said, I know people that don't consider themselves millionaires, but they're not stressing out over a couple of $1,000. And let's face it, he was stressing out playing the quarter roulette, 50-cent roulette. He won't show us those though. He's been called out. He won't go and show us high stakes roulette. And then let's get this point out. He's playing at the second place, and he's saying he lost $1,000 within 10 minutes. You know what that tells me? That's a degenerate. Let's understand what a degenerate is. A degenerate is somebody who cannot stop gambling. He cannot stop, and he likes his narcissistic role of always saying he's dug himself out and won you know, whether he played or won or not, it's so easy to say. He can show us the chips and he can show us the bounce, but he never shows us any real proof. He doesn't show us the before. Like, okay, you were playing at the stadium video live roulette. You could have showed us that. You could have showed us a little bit of that. Or you could go home and show us. Show us how you're playing high stakes, the $200 spins. Show us that, Christopher. You know, show us that. Quit the BS. I mean, you're not fooling anybody. There's so many videos out there exposing you that you're not... Nobody's clicking on your videos like they did a year and a half ago back in February and March and saying, oh my God, when there's only 1 or 2 people with their videos exposing you. Now you're just... Your name doesn't even come up on searches, Christopher. I mean, all the bad videos do. Everybody that's against you and showing you, and you can say they're dead broke loser haters. Christopher, that's hysterical. I look at that, I'm not even going to entertain, because that's not in my personality to trade. People called you out on stuff. You know, you can't show anything other than a fake person. Y'all don't own anything. As a family, y'all don't have any assets. Y'all don't own anything. These legal entities and all this BS. You must think everybody's just a fool. And you know, you say you dug yourself out of the hole and you walked away with $100 or whatever. And you yourself admitted in the video that that was a lot of stress, a lot of aggravation, and a lot of headache. And then you go to Cirque and you're a big winner, you won, whatever. You said it was so easy, whatever. You got your wife and kid at home and you're out sitting there playing roulette. You know, how do you go home if you'd have lost that $5 grand? Even if it was all, if I believe you that it was even real. I'm not calling you a liar, but you are a liar. You're a pathological liar in everything you do. Your life is a lie. You know, I promise you. You know what? I bet we could all chip in, get a big pool of money together. We get a little mini pot. We could do it on YouTube. I could strap Stacy to a lie detector test. We could film it all YouTube live and ask if she enjoys this lifestyle. If she enjoys it. If she approves of this. If she knows I could ask her some great, do you think Christopher Mitchell's a scammer? Let her answer these questions. Do you like being married to Christopher Mitchell and going to seeing him go out and gambling? Do you believe he's a narcissistic egomaniac? Let me tell you something, Christopher. She's only with you till she can figure something out. There's no way in hell y'all are going to sustain this. That's why I say, Christopher, look, go seek help. Seriously, my advice to you, join my Facebook group. I'm going to reach out. I know you watch the videos. Like and subscribe. Matter of fact, better yet, Christopher, email me doublejackpot01@gmail.com and let me help you get help. Let me help you get over this before you get over being a gambling degenerate, you got to get through this narcissistic pattern of behavior and this ego-driven, like, look at me, I'm 5'7" and I'm beating my chest like you're Brock Lesnar. Come on. You know, you got to get down to earth. You know, pull your head out of the clouds. You got a kid to raise. You really want your kid to see you doing this stuff for real? That's embarrassing. I mean, you know, it's really embarrassing. I'm trying to reach out to you. I'm all crap aside. Let's get you some real gambling help, because you're a gambling degenerate. You're not a professional gambler. You just don't wake up at 40 years old and say, I'm going to be... You've already admitted you lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you should be compensated for your trials and tribulations of going down these roads. You know, you shouldn't be compensated. You should be kicked in the butt. You know, you should not be celebrating this like it's some big feat. You just dug yourself out of this hole. You know, these are such great strategies. You think you should project these strategies and this lifestyle to your average hardworking American? Do you think this is normal? Do you think you're living a normal life? Do you think this is something you should be portraying as glamorous and great? Really? Your wife is the biggest piece of trash on the planet because she's tolerating you. She could get her child and take herself back to Ohio or wherever she's from. and quit playing your little game, because you're not anything special. You're a 5'7" wannabe. You're a wantrepreneur. You're a wannabe professional gambler. You don't know anything about gambling. You know, there's nothing to know. The odds are it. The odds are the odds. We can sit there and I can give you all these formulas, which I'm not even going to entertain you with because you're too much of an imbecile. And I'm not talking down at you like you're a moron, but you're a moron. I mean, seriously, the odds are the odds. Caesar's Palace and Bellagio and all these places do not fear any of you entrepreneurs that come in there and think they're hot crap, because you're not. You're a loser. Any winner would not put their family or their wife in this predicament. You know, you're only out there because you stole her money. You tell me this: what have you ever earned? What have you ever done, Christopher? You just come out here. You think you're so slick, and you're not. I mean, let me tell you, I get hundreds of emails a week. You're just a laughing stock. So you don't have 15,000 subscribers on your loser channel that's not up. You know, you don't have 15,000 subscribers. There's a lot of people that fudge their subscribers. I got 200 of the best subscribers on YouTube. I've got the best subscribers. You know, they're real people, not your fake people that signed up. Nobody on this planet would believe that you're a winner. You just tried every single scam, bringing in fake testimonies, all these dinners, all this stuff. The reason you got all that stuff, you either lost a ton of money, or you begged them, or you got them for a discount, or you did something. Nobody's giving you this because you're winning and you're this gambler that they want to take care of. You're getting this stuff because you lose. Because guess what? I got all kinds of free rooms and all kinds of comp stuff. And you know, when I really didn't lose anything. I actually, you know, me and my wife never really left a casino. If we lost something, maybe 60, 80, 90 bucks. If we broke over $150 on a loss, we included our meals and whatever we paid for. So I really can't even say we've lost, but how, okay. So when they found out we weren't losing any money, they quit giving us free rooms and free restaurants. We were thinking, why are we not getting this stuff no more? Because we never really lost. They tried to lure us in, but we'd go and we'd have fun. They took it all away from us as soon as we quit really not playing enough for their liking. I guess you could say it wasn't losses. I guess we just didn't give them enough action for what they put out on us. And after about 6 to 8 months, maybe a year, I'm not really sure, less than a year, they took that all away. Now, what do you think Christopher Mitchell's next scam is going to be? Because let's face it, he is such a liar. I'm going to leave this in parting. I don't want to get too long on this video. He went from bragging about making $50,000 to $90,000 a month. Now he's happy to go home with 150 bucks. And then he says, I bet all you guys that work 9 to 5 jobs would love to walk home with that. No, I wouldn't. No, Christopher. And my top 10 best friends that I know in this world, not to be arrogant, I'm just being honest, 200 bucks is not what they're going to be happy to go home for. Now, if you're a 21-year-old kid or 30-something-year-old person and you're single and you don't have big responsibilities, no debt, that's fine. I'm not making fun of anybody. If you make whatever, I know people that make $50 a day, they're happy. But let me tell you something. If you're feeding a family and you're working and you're making more than that, Christopher. So that was a stupid little snide little comment you made. You know, but to your point, yes, there is a lot of people that would find that to be amazing money that would help them out tremendously. But I also know people that, at least the people that I see on a daily basis, wouldn't cover their expenses at all. So, having said all this, guys, look at his videos. Look how bad they are. Look how he has to say these new winning strategies. He had to dig himself out of a hole many times. And he admitted, this is no way to live. This sucks. You know, I'm paraphrasing, but that's what it is. That's the result. And anyways, guys, don't give him a dime. Don't buy a stupid book. Invest in yourself. Take care of yourself. and just realize this guy is just pathetic. If nothing else, he's just so narcissistic that he just wants to make these videos to make himself feel better. But let me tell you something, Stacy, leave, and you actually control that whole little game that y'all are playing. So anytime you want to leave, I guarantee you he'll be freaking out. Y'all have a good day, and the next video I'm going to do is going to be a Mitchell parody video that'll be hilarious. Have a good night.